Hello, Greens. Can you join us? I was gonna do this tomorrow. I was gonna make a video about this, but I had a. I don't know if you can see it. It's three. I had a presentation yesterday. I was gonna make a video about it, but you can barely see it on the. But, yeah, reptilians most likely, something like that. All right, blessings. All right, going to your questions. Thank you. Those are poster questions. Blessings. All right. Carol, are there any messages for me? Um, You're just shifting timelines right now. You're still connecting to Yeshua's energy. Do you see an Arcturian energy around you for healing in the higher dimensions? Where I feel like, yeah, you're still healing a lot of reptilian past lives. Um, I just see Nebuchadnezzar in your energy field in your past. Something that's you're still dealing with, it seems. Are there any messages from my higher self? Just you're going into uh, a new energy field of trusting yourself. So you have family members around you that are still there's a trust there, but they're not really believing in themselves. So you'll see more of that over time. They might put on a face. They're not really showing what they're really going through. Well, I think we're going through a lot right now. Stephen Davies or Stephen. Is the triangle in my mind's eye still there? Yes. Still. Yeah, of course. That's never going to leave. It's part of your energy field. It's multidimensional, and I feel a lot of Arcturian energies there. It's like your heart space, place that you're living in at this time. Any messages? Let's see here. I see some of the Yeshua timelines. You're warning from them. Being, a lot of people need Jesus and all that in this reality. So I feel you're giving them an alien aspect of it too, like a multi-dimensional aspect where they'll start to see things in an entire different way. Basically, a lot of this energy is going to go into the religions to give them a different point of view. They might hate it, they might love it, but basically expand reality. And what I have a wound on my legs that kind of hang out and it's kind of like hang out and spreading. I just want to know what is up with this thing. Yeah, it's not good at all. If you have a doctor, I would definitely go see a doctor for that very fast. Yeah, it'll get really bad really fast. Yeah, don't take it lightly. Call doctors or do something. Yeah, it's the more you wait, the worse it's going to get. Are you messages for me? Yeah, it does seem like you need some antibiotic in that area. It's like a disease that just came out of nowhere, and you just truly need to take that. Alcohol might work a little bit, but you got to get somebody major in that. Symmetry. I have a theory that when NASA returns back to the moon, that's in disclosure is really going to pick up. Yeah, what time is NASA's intended to stay for good? Yeah, yeah, I believe that. Some like the Space Force. There's something. Yeah, maybe like they'll do organisms and stuff first, do little things, and then they'll kind of lead up to something else. But individually, people are going to start to open up more too. But yeah, no, I think you're right on that. Yeah. There's always different possibilities, but that one's definitely how it happens. People will say that it's not going to be. I mean, it's like talking about Jesus coming back. It has But this one's more probable. I mean, we've had actually experiences with this. It's on a spiritual level too. So yeah. What is my connection with the ape-like aliens? Yeah, we've had a lot of lifetimes with them. That's been, I believe, a good portion of it. Well, it's like they're like the original humans, you can say, and at least with them, you can be yourself, say what's on your mind, stuff like that. Where you can't do it here. That's what made this life so difficult. I believe life would be a lot easier for you if you can just say what's on your mind, about anything, about aliens, whatever, and still live in this kind of, reality. Gundium, any messages from higher self? See, snake people you're talking to, desert, snake people, some of them are Anunnaki, shapeshifters. They're connected to the sun, that hide in the sun. They glow sometimes. They don't appear very often. It's like you found a race of Anunnaki hides that, I won't say hide, but that is in the sun. That lives in the sun. So what does that mean for you? It's just they're known to create different energies, like for ships and time travel, stuff like that. Very interesting. Any messages from Prime Creator? I do see your that's happening to that. Like something like Doctor Who, or I don't know. You're probably not big on Doctor Who, but something like that is where you bring some of your downloads into a show like that. Doctor Who's all over the place. I haven't even watched really much of Doctor Who, but that's just for an example anyway. It's like those type of things where you bring your own. Even there's episodes of stuff that you're connected to. You might just for giggles just to shift through, like see if there's anything there that might speak to you. So never know. Marianne, any messages for me? I see pyramids, Egypt. You're going back in time, seeing the past, bringing information from the past into the present, so Earth can heal. I do see some of the religions that you are assisting through the angels to heal, to break away from the confine. People find Jesus, but then they get confined with Jesus. It's like they go into the Jesus programming, and why don't they break away from that? The way that's what you're involved with in some ways. Now that's not something you think about, but it seems like that's something. The Jesus program I'm getting. Yep. It's under my control. Through the Anunnaki, unfortunately. Any messages from my creator? Yeah, you've had a lot of relationships with the gods. It shows a higher 12th dimension. And it's something that you're like, you didn't always get along with the gods, thinking who does. And you saw, from what I can see here, you saw a darkness with them. It's one of the reasons why you're here on this world. You've also been to other worlds that have been difficult too. It's like you say to yourself, I can take this. Well, maybe not in those words, but I can handle the difficult worlds you create. It's one of the reasons why you're here. Because some of the gods act like, people are weak and all that. And then you show them up. Not just for that. Canadian dance. As I walked outside, my foot weakened. A child ran to the trampoline to play. A minute later, my 4-year-old was injured. Had an egg-sized knot above his third eye. I believe this was an energy weapon. Yeah, reptilians. Yeah. So yeah, you're now. Yeah, just do an energy bubble around yourself, around your family. I think you already done that, but yeah. So I see something like similar like we see in a Predator movie. The Predator, I see something like that kind of doing energy shots. So yeah. So second question, just keep protecting yourself. This will blow over. So you're going through a phase of awakening. Like I got yeah, we'll I'll do a video about it tomorrow. But so yeah, you're going through there's different phases of awakening and you're going through a major one for yourself. I'm going to be taking you're understanding it more. I would say you're taking it more seriously because you're seeing more of the effects of what's going on. Now, this is what happens in the universe. These suckers are kind of cruel. And, okay, a lot of cruel, as you can see what's going on in this world. So, yeah, you have more realization. It's just like people don't want to believe that this world is as bad as it is, and it is. And most humans don't even want to think about it. Not that there isn't good here, there is. But also, there's like incredible and evil here that needs to be healed, and you're willing to understand it. So, okay. And Saturday, my friend and myself saw light points in the sky moving fast like rockets in various directions, despite the sky being super cloudy. What was that? The clouds real? Or was this weather manipulation for a reason so people cannot see what was happening? Yeah, it's an alien visitation there for sure. Feels like Turian, but it also some Zeta energies. I believe, yeah, there is some force trying to block what's happening here. So yeah, the skies are going to get a little bit more interesting. Instead of seeing CGI stuff, you're going to start seeing it more in the physical. So you can say the CGI alien stuff we're seeing on TV and on the internet is prepare us for when we start seeing it for real. Now people might say it's holograms. What you saw was not a hologram. Yeah, that was real. So yeah, there's just some alien encounters going on. They're just going back. They're just not going into full details, but what is the message from the crystals that me and my partner have purchased for making jewelry? This will first off unite your energies closer together, and you'll know more about yourself, and you clear out a lot of negative energies. So this is good for you. You'll bring out. I believe it's more about the relationship between the two of you than it is the crystal jewelry itself, which is kind of fascinating. But yeah, I think it will sell, but I feel like your relationship is really that. So you're showing both of you are showing a another layer of your connection, another bond, you can say. Like that. Susie, what have I been doing? What have I been doing? In astral, you see a lot of elephant beings. I think that's the Republicans. I see a lot of. I just see a lot of elephants that you're talking to right now. I think you're giving them information for the war that's going on this planet. That's neat. Are there any messages for me? Yeah, you're here. So, as you probably see, yeah, you're bringing more. Let's say, you probably see yourself as like a commander or a captain of a ship. So, yeah, you're here as human to give direction to your point of view to a lot of the politicians because it's a crucial time. So that's what I'm seeing there. Now it's because of the election. So yeah, it's like you try to do what you can to survive, and then when this election time comes up, that's when things start to heat up. So it is important. It's a lot of time behind the scenes. So seeing the elephants, that's different. That's I would never thought I would never put those two together like that. But yeah, the elephant beings are helping for sure. I guess the donkeys are helping fucking donkeys. I'm not gonna go into that one. Mia, do my guys or anyone else have a message for me? Well, I see the not that you can. Well, I see the ability of levitation. I know that has nothing to do with your question, but ability of levitation does live within you. Doesn't mean that's something that you're gonna concentrate on. But it does seem like your energies are getting lighter to more of who you are. a being of flight. So you're on a world where you can't fly, and that's one of the tests here is to understand the Earth. And you're basically you're being you're on, your energy is helping the Earth release a lot of its darkness. As you see, it's very difficult on many levels. So that's my yeah, I'll just leave you with that. You're just a being that flies, basically. Does my son Sean have any messages or advice for me? Yeah, I don't take everything so seriously. Laugh a little bit more. Find something to bring. Yeah, just do things that you feel like you need to do. Yeah, just find something to cheer you up, whatever it might be. Just yeah, basic stuff. Just comedy. Find comedy in somewhere. Donna Riggs. Hope you aren't still in lockdown. Well, I mean, I can move around, but there's nowhere to really go. So, but yeah, it's kind of lockdown. Yeah. There was a brown bat in our yard? I haven't seen him since 4th of July. Did he leave because of the fireworks? Oh, he had other places to go. He did what he had to do. I don't. He might come back here and there, but you don't see him. Yeah, it's if he does come back, he's not. I feel like he does come back. He leaves, he goes and does his thing somewhere, and he comes back and yeah, I see him sleeping there, but I'm not sure if he's there right now. I don't think so, but he'll be back. Any message tonight from the bat? Well, he's keeping an eye on you. He's a multi-dimensional being. He can go into your energy field. He's to give you confidence in what you're doing. At the unknown, how many people have a bat in their yard? So he's there to show you that, anything is possible, as you already know, but to give you more confirmation of it. So I think he's there also keep a lot of lower dimensional beings from you. So there's a portal opening up there. In the past, it's like an alien energies are there, but it's not necessary right now. But it is definitely there. Well, guys, Moses, does my higher self have a message? Just there was like an older kid you have, the oldest kid. Talk to him or her. I think it's him, but him or her. Talk to that one. That one needs whatever, anything. That one needs the most attention right now. The world's crazy, and I feel like this one's going through a slight depression that's not really showing on the outside. So just talk to him. Just talk to him. He hides it well. I don't know how old this one is. Might be 4, might be 2. I don't know. He's older than that, but the older one needs attention. Can someone tell me about the job career is going to look? It'll be all right. Don't worry. Unless you're jobless, I think you have a job still. Yeah, don't worry. It'll be fine. Eric N, do any beings that are connected to Anchor Water or Cambodia having messages for me? Yeah, you connected a lot of snake beings, snake kings in your past. I see a lot of relationships, like female relationships you've had, like a lot. So yeah, you definitely your love life isn't too exciting now. It was back then. So yeah, it was a place of many different things. Free love was one of them, apparently. And it was actually a spirit. It became more dark over time because of power of some those that were running it became more selfish. It wasn't always the case in the beginning. We were more a part of the mid kingdom of more the positive going into darkness, but it was decent for you. Not saying what you were, but definitely lived there. So Archangel Michael, have any messages for me? Yeah, this is a good area. So you saw a lot of darkness in Angkor Wat. And like drug deals and things like that. And part of you is healing a lot of that. It was a lot of sacrifices actually. Yeah. Cambodia is known for a lot of stuff, isn't it? Let your mind wander with that. That's what you're healing at this time. heavy energies. Yeah. Miguel, today I saw the number 4.4. Any messages? So the Earth is being dialed into a vibration of change. Obviously, always. I feel like that's a message to you to not worry. It's like some of your mistakes in the past have been healed. That's why it's self reflection you're going through right now. I feel like you're healing your past. Some kind of mistakes, a couple of them that have been really heavy, and you're finally time to let those things go. I think part of you already let it go, but another part of you is still go. Messages from my guides. You're going into I feel like Arcturian energies. That's with the angels. The Arcturians play a big role in the Earth. You can say, yeah, the Arcturians played a big role for a lot of alien beings to find this planet, as that's what they do. So they work with the Elohim also. So over time, I feel more of an Arcturian connection. Arcturians incarnate to experience. They need fourth dimensional beings to create a reality so they can experience it, so they can incarnate into it. Or become yogis, things like that. Bring about new angels, whatever it might be. So sometimes they say the harder the world, the better. Obviously. Yeah. Well, it's just what they get out of it, what everybody gets out of it. Beth and I had an extremely vivid dream last week where I was on the ocean, and a giant came out of the water and started swimming. He looked like he was made of stone. Any details can provide? I think the stone. I mean, there are worlds where there is a stone, giant stone beings. There's two different meanings to that. One, yeah, there are beings like that, but the other thing, well, let's put it this way: a lot of they're healing a lot of their, blockages, you can say. The giants that are here. Eventually they'll show themselves. There will be a time when all this is over, and it would be connected to a whole nother reality. When is another story. We talk to giant beings and helping them through their problems. Not to say we haven't been out of our problems. So, looks like you're getting closer to their connection. Any messages? Yeah, so you're taking, so you have a dream like that. That means you're ready for it. Doesn't mean you're going to have a giant show up anytime soon. Of course, that'd be. All right, now I'll take anything we can get. But yeah, it shows that you're ready for the next level of your own growth. Agartha, wherever it might be. Yeah, I feel like you're healing a lot of those giants. You had relationships with them, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. Just think of the world of just wonder. Where does your imagination show? Just wonders over and over again. Just amazing things. Miles. Blessings. Any messages? Once again, what this is mentioned. There's a lot of insectoid energies that you're healing at this time. A lot of them are very advanced as they move the energies, the DNA, they shift realities constantly. You're used to very fast realities. So if you feel like you have ADD here, that's one of the reasons. That's because, I mean, you can say insectoids can see the future faster than most beings, because they can get through stuff easier than anybody else, even a Zeta. Well, that's why Zetas have some insectoid with them, so they can see beyond realities. So I feel like you're mostly in the future. Insectoids are, they're difficult beings. They're like archons in some regard. They're all over the place. So any messages from the Andromedans? Yeah, so the Andromedans seem like that's healing a lot of your insectoid energies from your past. Because you can't do timelines on it. You can get addicted to many things. So I feel like you're doing a lot of your own inner healing on multiple levels. So yeah, you're just bringing out a new energy within yourself. Here you're connecting to Palladians also for your own DNA upgrade, whenever that time comes. Amy, what does my cat Asher do when he astral travels? Does he do cat things like galactic things? Yeah, he is a healer. I think he's mostly keeping an eye on you. It's kind of like a spirit guide energy. He's giving you advice for your third dimensional self. So he tells your astral self what he's learned from you, and your astral self brings that information to you. Will by will, it's helping you with timelines. He does a great deal. It's like an old man, it seems like. Or is yeah. Question two, I just had a new grass put on my backyard. It looks amazing. I'm wondering if the grass has a message for me. Well, my two trees. Yeah, it feels like it was. Yeah, you needed more green in your life. There's nothing wrong with sod. I just feel like it shifted your energy for the better. So you're gonna see a better energy field around you on all multiple levels. This is best for you on. Yeah, it just seems like it just helps build your chakra system, just rebuilds you on, helps you ground too. Fucking California. Jess and Yo energies have felt the strongest for me lately. What's going on with the connection? Yeah, if I was in California right now, I'd be on fire. Jeez, yeah, it's been raining here. California. Yeah. Well, we have our own problems here, but anyway. Yeah, it's for Yo energies. Hmm. Oh, I see the crocodile. I feel like you're connected crocodile and yell beings. Well, some of them are like lieutenants on ships and things like that. At least that's what I see. So I feel like the yell, at least the negative side, is releasing their grip on the planet. So more positive sides coming through. So yeah, some of the yell are really bad, man. It was my experience. Uh, they're connected to our money system, Bilderberg group, stuff like that. So yeah, they're like they copy the Anunnaki as much as they could. So I think you're a captain of a ship. I'm really giving them better guidance. It hasn't been easy. There's a whole story on that. What messages or insights does my higher self I don't have? Well, I can tell you what I see with the Yael is like a lot of them hijacked our world wherever they could. They learned from the Anunnaki to use that. They copied other beings. The lost Yael. The more positive ones are healers. Some of them kind of be sociopathic healers, like they're real positive. Because like they've seen so much darkness, like just give me the light, please. So yeah, they mean well. Like Teal Swan, I think is Yael. So I think so. She has some Yael in her, let's put it that way. So I figure you come from a neutral group of, you say Yael, we come from all kinds of groups to end the madness here on certain levels. There are some Yael in the spiritual groups you might start seeing. It's hard to say. And the world's going to go through a major purge, so spiritually. What I saw is that right before I started doing this video here, because I was watching a YouTube channel like people found Jesus, but with the way one of the guys is he's talking about his model girlfriend and all that, but he's like a pastor, It's like all these tattoos, and they're talking, they're channeling God basically, channel. And it just, I just feel like the spiritual or insanity world is going to come into their Jesus world. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. Victoria, any messages for me this new moon? Yeah, just a lot of what's a good word for it? Manifestation. This is your manifestation here. Little things. Little things at first, because you might say, I want a Corvette or something, but do you really need it? So just go after things that you want with reasonability. Yeah, those will come faster. The big things like lotto and all that, I feel like you're safe and protected. So just know your power. Yeah, the world's going through changes, but it doesn't mean you can't bring good luck to yourself. I think you will. Information, life in Atlantis. Yeah, I feel like you cleared out karma in Atlantis, meaning you didn't have. I don't see negative karma coming from you even in this life. So you've always found a way of having a positive incarnation where you don't have negative karma. You like you everybody has darkness. You like your darkness is you've found a way to balance it, but that was on other worlds. So if you had the darkness you had in the past and past lives, you'd probably go crazy here. Probably a drug addict or something like that. But I'm not sure if you've been through that or not. But feels like yeah, you release a lot of it through the reptilians actually. Through other lives, yeah, before here. So this world you want to master, know more about yourself. To it's like this world is kind of like the test on this world. It's kind of like a lion trying to come after us, trying to eat us alive. And you just gotta tell it just calm down, which is hard to do. Um, you know, and things will calm down. Yeah, tell me about it. If I took getting and off, you go start going crazy. Uh, Chris, any messages for me? Let's see. Any messages? I say connections with Arcturians. I feel like Arcturian is one of your stronger. Your Yeah, I feel like your Arcturian is a higher dimension on different levels. It's just that's one of your main connections. Love is a feline too. Arcturian is a one that comes here all innocent, tries to figure things out through the human experience. I feel like he gave, like your incarnation here is very similar to what you've done in feline worlds too. You just, get a little insight, figure things out. Like your second question here, does your website have a conscious? See, how many people would say that? Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, it has a life of its own. That's something I don't think about very often, but yeah, it does. So, like, it wants me to change something, and I change it. Yeah, yep. So, see that's your art. I feel like it's your Arcturian self. Could be connected to something else, but your Arcturian self. So, think about yourself as a Atlantean being, like an Arcturian. Giving like, okay, we have these Atlantean beings, just for example. Uh, let's see what they can do. Because like they have a lot of knowledge. They're kind of weird looking beings. Let's see what they can bring, what mixture they can do with this planet. So that's what I thought. There's more to it than that, but Vasco, what I've been doing up to an astral. Um, yeah, healing a lot of your chakras. You've been blasted a lot from the lower realms. So you're going to the Akashic Records more recently due to the world's climate. It's 11/11 when I'm saying this. So yeah, yeah, you go into the higher realms, you get Akashic Records. So I'm not sure if you're going to fully download a lot, I feel like also you're protecting the Akashic records in astral. Like who can get what? Like certain information, and it becomes kind of heavy for you. Yeah, it's not a guardian, not trying to keep information through. It's just like this world can only handle so much. Like not everybody can be a Tesla, creating free energies and all that. It has to be done in the right way. That's why I say you're connected to. It's part of it. And wisdom from spirit. Now realize a lot of what we're told now is what we need to know now. Is always more. And sometimes they take information back when we don't need it anymore, or we needed it but we didn't understand it. I see incarnations with you with the Native Americans, uh, ancient times. Yeah, because you wanted to know more about spirit. I think part of you kind of got afraid of it, only because that the rest of the world did not know what you knew, and so you had to become a normal, average human through Greece, through Rome, and that was very difficult. Yeah, Aborigines. I can't pronounce that. Something like that. Yeah, you're connected to a lot. There, yeah, tribes that were well aware of what was going on here. But it wasn't going to be forever. But it at least has those incarnations, gives you a reminder that there's more to what is being told in the what is called the normal, thinking. So people wonder why they know something else is going on because you're incarnated in that, or the world forgot itself. So something like that. All right, everyone. All right, thank you for posting questions. To everyone. And back tomorrow. Kicked me out.